welcome or welcome back to your daily pick-me-up message. Before we have a look inside these cards to see what additional message wants to find you today, right here, right now, whenever you happen to watch this, what your energy is like today, my lovely. I mean, there's a reason why you clicked on this in the first place, right? And when I told you the moment I arrive on your For You page, it's go time, baby, and I'm so excited to share this freaking message. Oh my gosh, I got for the body chills, and I haven't even said what I'm about to say. So buckle up. I'm gonna get into that first, and then we gotta have fun with the cards, okay? So, my lovely, the overarching theme, and you might have noticed that already within how you show up, like way more unapologetically yourself, like you've ever done, like you truly put yourself first. And this level of like self-love, the borders you have seen for yourself before, the cages that you put yourself in before, like you've blown everything wide open. And I even saw that in my meditation before, like kind of, you know, an animal like caged in and just rattling its cage doors, and then it just like open and you just like sprint. My lovely, even though you might not necessarily have this momentum of energy going currently where you're like doing a lot in the physical, this is exactly what your energy is still portraying out. And this is obviously like the most important part, because this is how you materialize and manifest, right? So what you're currently doing is you're nurturing your adventurous spirit. Like you're finally coming bad. Okay. That is funny. This is funny because what it can be perceived as is reckless behavior, being a bad boy, a bad girl, you know, because you're shattering all illusions. Like you've already done it, and like limits that people see for themselves, you don't see at all, because your view has broadened. Like I literally see, you know how in a movie when they have like drone shots and like the like view just gets bigger and bigger and broader and broader. This is exactly what you've done. Like you don't have any shackles anymore. Like you see every single possibility, like opportunity. It's all available to you, and you can literally choose. So this, like what I wanted to say is like this inner child of yours, yeah, that wanted to play and enjoy, like you truly get to experience this now, because this call that you have for what other might perceive as like too reckless, or like this will never work out, like you're crazy, you know, you've come to a point in your journey where these type of projections do not do anything anymore. And that is also like another message that came through for you. And honestly, I just see, I mean, you can pat yourself on the back, honestly, do that. But also like your spirit guides, like they are doing it, because they are literally so freaking proud of you, because what you've done, like you arrived at a point where judgments of others do not touch you anymore at all, because you see it for what it is. And in the past you might have been like, oh yeah, I don't care what the person like thinks about me, but you actually took that on. But now you've done so much work on yourself, you know exactly who you are. Like there's no mask that you wear, like you're just like, oh, so beautifully you, like authentically you, like what you see is what you get kind of thing. So when now, you know, with this broad view of like seeing all the possibilities in the freaking universe that are available to you, like at your fingertips, you get to choose. And then it's obviously gonna work out, because your higher self, like the spark within you, like you've been guided there already, you know? So there's a soul resonance, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. And you're at a point now, which this is why it was important for you to hopefully have seen this before the 24th of July, because that is when we're gonna have a new moon. And this time before is very much about cluttering, decluttering, I mean, not more in the space, no, actually like cleaning. And it's so funny because like literally my parents, they are doing like things in the house. Like my mom is like clearing out our attic. I also had a conversation with a friend. He was saying like he's creating space to, you know, for the opportunities to come in. We're all feeling it. And this is related to like the this newness that we're ready to step in now, because there are no weights weighing us down anymore. Like, we're completely free. And this is when, I mean, this is just like a reminder, get rid of what no longer matches your freaking worth. This is like the level of like radical self-acceptance that you arrived at. Oh my gosh, like this is what you wanted the whole freaking time, and it took a lot of tears and a lot of grief and anger, like probably a lot of, you know, like getting it out there. That's completely valid. But all that has been left is love. So what I see, there are like two kind of like significant points and what is going to happen in the time in between. Right now, until the new moon, it's all about like clearing space. Just like moving like very intentionally, like taking a bit of a review. Yeah, just like see what needs to go that is kind of like no longer needed, because the safety that you have within yourself and like this wild spirit that, you know, wants to run, wants to fly, anything that kind of still holds you down needs to go, okay? But then from the 24th of July until the 9th of August, which this is the full moon, this time in between, that is about truly embodying this like wild version of you, the very much courageous version of you that is like unapologetically going after what he wants, and like doing it in a fashion that honors themselves. No other, yeah? So in that time frame until the full moon on the 9th of August, it's all about like getting to know this new version of you, yeah? That is just like, let's see where it takes me. That is the energy, that is the embodiment of like, I don't know, but it just like feels good and I'm going after it, knowing that I'm supported. Like there's no more fear, no more doubt, no nothing. It's the weirdest thing, like it's clear, and you notice that. You noticed that, didn't you? It's so quiet as well, because you're so in your own energy. Like anything that wants to come to you, you like literally it just bounces off of you. You know the image that I've gotten actually, you know this like material that like when you get rain on, it just like plops off. Like it doesn't even penetrate the cloth at all, like the clothing. It just, that is what you are. So if you ever thought about like, oh, I don't know if I'm like protected, if like people are like sending negative, doesn't freaking matter. You know what I just recently heard, and this is like something, return to sender, that very much works. Yeah, so if you want to give it a little bit of extra oomph, you do that. You're untouchable. You're untouchable right now. Like nothing can stop it. The only person that can stop you is you. But you arrived at a point where you're like, actually no, I'm worthy of it. I'm worthy of like going for like my biggest dreams, and I just like I disregard anything that I was ever been put through, the beliefs that other wanted me to like believe myself, the conditioning. I'm letting go of all of that, and I'm trusting in myself and what I'm feeling, knowing that I've got me, but I also got an army, yeah, because you're so supported. Oh my gosh, I literally see like them like having their trumpets out. Like that is so freaking cool. I love this for you. This rebellious, adventurous, like inner child energy of yours. It's meant to come out, to play. Like you were always meant to come back to that remembrance and that yeah, it's just like carefreelessness, if that is even a word. But that is what you're stepping into. I'm just gonna have a little look if there's anything else that I'm meant to share. Oh yeah, speaking of wild, there are some, I mean, these references have been all over my freaking energy. So I was like, okay, I need to sit down and I need to talk about it because someone needs to hear it. Wild Moments is a song. I've forgotten the freaking artist, but it goes like, baby, in our wildest moments, we can be the greatest, we can be the greatest, baby, in our wildest moments, we can be the worst of all. This song, freaking listen to it. It just like, it makes me want to like run across a field. Yeah, just like completely limitless and just like enjoying life. And then the movie Wild Child, it's like a old school teenage movie. It's so good. Like, oh, you probably know it. Honestly, incredible, from 2008. And then Women Who Run with the Wolves. I literally bought the book a couple of days ago because I was like drawn to it in the library. And then also, oh yeah, like one line, I literally just opened the book and the line that I was meant to share is, one's wildlife has to be kept ordered on a regular basis. Because here's the thing, what you're stepping into, it's not chaos in a way that it is destroying things. No. The adventurous like spirit of yours that you literally are now like fully allowing yourself to like follow and to just like, you know, see where it goes, like completely carefree, like that, it still is ordered, and it comes from a like devoted and disciplined space within yourself. Like you are, it's just like there's order in the chaos, but you're the most beautiful chaos, and you're not meant to be tamed. That's the thing. That's what society wanted you to do, to be meek and to submit. But oh, they were not expecting you to come back into your power the way that you have been now, huh? Because now like they cannot do anything anymore because you arrived here. That is your checkpoint. You're here. That is your energy. It's just about like after the freaking new moon and then until the freaking next full moon until the 9th, you gotta get used to that version of you. And then afterwards, it's like go freaking time. And it's funny because the freaking full moon is very much in the Lionsgate 8/8 portal that we're having on the 8th of August. I can only imagine what that energy is gonna be like. It's gonna be so amplified, and that just screams to me everything is like up. Like literally anything and everything is possible. So that's why it's important for us to make space, and then from there on out, embody this courageous, like non-negotiable version of us. Okay? Because this is obviously, like, this is part of your dharma, your purpose, like whatever name you want to give it. This is why you were meant to incarnate at this point in human evolution. I just heard, like, that's huge. Okay, so follow it. I know you went through like massive breaking away and closing cycles, shutting doors, burned things, like suffered through it, but it was all like meant to lead you to this point now. Like you knew this when you were doing it. You were not doing it to just like for the fun of it. No, you knew that what was waiting on the other side is going to be worth it. My lovely, I'm telling you now, what you're going to experience like within the next 2 weeks alone, it's going to make it so worth it. But you're meant to like continue the work, as in continue reiterating. That is it, right? The like truth of who you are and what you know you deserve. It's all about your worth. It has always been about your worth. And you went through the cycle of like self-abandonment only to ever come back to you. Well, it's time to get to know this new version of you. You went through multiple rebirths, but none of them have been this big as this. Full on body chills. I went on a tangent there. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, we're going to see if there's anything else that you need to know at this point, right here, right now, that is meant to activate you further. But that was... There's a reason why you clicked on this, and there's a reason why you're still watching. Full on body chills. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you. I am so... Oh my gosh, no, like the excitement that I'm currently feeling. Also, like the freaking confidence boost and my freaking solar plexus. Like, yes! Yes. Look at you. Fully liberating yourself. Oh my gosh. No one can take that away from you. No one. And they tried, yeah. They tried over and over again. You were like, beep, beep, beep. Honestly, right now, it's not even like you have to dodge, you know, like these like noisy little flies that... No. Again, they don't even... I mean, they will try, but they will not succeed. Like, you have a literal shield around you. Remember, return to sender. So anyhow, let's see, my lovely, if there's anything additional that you're meant to hear at this point in time whenever you come across this video, yeah? This is obviously a traditional tarot, by the way. I felt called to it today. Let's see. What's your energy like? What do you need to know right now? Thank you. Okay, just one more shuffle, I heard. Okay. Fine. Whoa. Also, excuse me, I'm apparently getting a bit sickly, which I'm not affirming, obviously, but this is just, you know, purging, cleansing, making space. Yeah? Sounds familiar with what I said? Okay. This is incredible. Okay, I picked it. Fine. There are a lot of cards behind this one, but I only feel called to show you the facing one that faced me when I saw it. 4 of Wands in reverse. That's how I saw it first. And I'm like, I don't like that. It's like very much meh energy. Not really seeing things worth celebrating. Feeling unstable, where you at, blah, 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 blah. But then I heard, because I immediately like switched it. I'm like, no, like this is what we're affirming. And you get to affirm this as well, because like if you're currently in that energy, oh my lovely, like this video alone, like it better light a freaking fire under your ass and make you realize that you have all the reasons to celebrate right now for the freaking like cycles that you completely like closed, for the curses that you've broken, like anything that you can think of, it's done. It's freaking done. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Even, oh, my smile on my face even hurts. So this is you, yeah? You see? You see how they're dancing? How they celebrate? You can already celebrate. That's also, you know, like already reaffirming that new life and that new version of you that you are. Like there's nothing that you need to do. You understand? Like you already arrived here. Your energy is already there. It's just about walking the talk, I just heard. Aligned action. And coming back to that, I love this. Ace of Cups. That is coming back to the heart space and the intention of everything that you do. Like be very mindful, be maybe even extra mindful of how you spend your days, yeah? Even when you now, you know, after you clicked off this video, what are you gonna like fill your day with? That is in alignment with your height, purpose, dharma, what lights you on fire, what you're meant to share with the world, but from a place of not needing to, you know, help others, save others. Like we talked about it, savior complex is a huge thing. No, but from a place of like, there's just like inner child joy. Like what do you want to create? What do you want to experience? Because you have all the right to experience everything that you want. Yeah, so what gets you closer to it? You know, just find things that align in that energy and just like do as much as you can. While, you know, like the cosmic is conspiring around you and is bringing in the materializations and manifestations that you have been feeling for a while. And you probably heard a lot of messages about it as well. Yeah. You will soon realize that none of that was actually false at all. They were all just like picking up on like your energy, just, you know, future. Which there's no future, right? But they were just waiting on you fully being aligned to receive it. Well, guess what? It's about to receive. It's about to receive. It's about to be received, yeah? So, and I kid you not, even like before I started filming, it was very cloudy, very dark. It looked like it might rain. The moment I started hitting record, the freaking sun came out. Now I'm hearing my dogs. That is so funny. They are celebrating with you, yeah, like they're vocal. They are very vocal. Oh yeah, also about like vocal in general, because I've noticed that my voice has been changing a lot, and you know, like this little, I mean, I'm just like a bit congested, okay? You might feel that as well. Some flu-like symptoms, completely okay, yeah? It's just purging, needs to go. Don't hold on to anything right now, okay? Yeah, but with that said, my lovely, I'm feeling called to wrap up this daily pick-me-up message up here now. As always, you need to let me know. How was it for you? Did this resonate? How are you currently feeling? what are you letting go of, you know, in this window that we still have, like the new moon with it all? It's all about new beginnings, freaking like setting new intentions. And then, oh my gosh, the next 2 weeks are gonna be so much fun, just like getting more and more used to this new way of just like being and existing. It can happen any day, any moment, any breath, that you're gonna get the surprises that you've already felt around your energy for so freaking long. Because now you're actually in that version that was always meant to get them. You understand what I'm saying? So, good on you. Good on you. Also, already start dancing, my love, okay? But anyhow, with that said, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day as always. And I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which is gonna happen whenever these like massive downloads just like overwhelm me and I'm meant to come through. So you're gonna see me when you're gonna see me. But anyhow, take care of yourself, and I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, I'm so sweaty. But what I saw was so freaking beautiful, because obviously I took note of a couple of things. Yeah, my dog started barking, which is kind of like distractive energy, right? My freaking voice gave up on me when I said I love you. I'm like, no, someone doesn't want me to speak what needs to be spoken. And then my intention was, with this transmission of like divine white Christ light, is literally to just like give you additional support, give you additional protection wherever you need it. And what I saw, and that was so freaking beautiful, was a wolf howling at the freaking moon. And then like this call that you're sending out, it's meant to attract not only, I mean, you have your spirit guides always around you, right? But physical support. Ooh, full of body chills. I know. We've all been waiting for that, right? For like actual, like our ride or die soul family that is not meant to be part of like a karmic path at all, but literally one that are meant to like be on our dharmic experience, because that is what we're calling in now. Like we're on the other side now, on the other side of the coin. We're in the joy ride phase. And we're about to like go crazy. Like I literally see amusement park right now. So that is freaking beautiful. Let me know what you felt when I sent you that transmission. I always love reading the comments, as you know. And speaking of comments, if you made it to the very end of this video, like, oh my, good on you. But it also, it just goes to show, right? Like, you're right there. You're freaking right there. Are you not giddy and excited about this? I know we shed a lot of tears. I know we were, you know, kind of frustrated with the universe and Mother, Father, or angels for a bit. We were like, really, do we need to do that? But we made peace with it. And now we're so liberated and we feel so free and just like so ready to embark on this like wild new adventure. Oh my gosh. Like literally, I see you kissing the ground. You're walking on, just being so grateful. Yeah, exactly. But oh my gosh, like, just kudos to you. So if you made it to the very end of this video, comment, okay, it needs to be a dancing emoji, either the salsa lady or the boogeyman, yeah, like whatever you fancy. You can use that to actually know that you truly made it here and are still here. Like, you're the real ones. I'm so freaking grateful for you that you're here. And I'm so excited for this next message that wants to come through, because I mean, I obviously listened, because what I was doing before with like, you know, pushing out like daily messages every single day, it diluted the energy and full on body chills. And I was meant to like really like sit in it, sit in the energy before coming out and sharing it. So you might very well feel that. It's more powerful. It's way more powerful. Oh, and there's so much more energy moving. Like I'm so sweaty, and it's not that warm right now. Like, even though the sun just came out, which is a beautiful omen, huh? Sun's coming out. I celebrate, come on. That is, I think, like a jingle from an advertisement, isn't it? I don't know, but that just started playing. So yeah, get ready to celebrate. Like, you can already start celebrating, honestly. And these markers I gave you, the dates to look out for: 24th, new moon; 9th of August, freaking full moon. When, like, honestly, that feels like a wild card. But then we also have the freaking AA portal. Oh my gosh, good thing I will be here, okay? Like, we need to support one another during these very exciting times. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. You get to be so proud of you. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I bite chills. And I'm gonna get emotional. Oh, also my period, so sorry, too much information, I don't freaking care. Yeah, it also feels very significant that I'm bleeding with the new moon. Yeah, when I've only ever actually been bleeding around the full moon, but my whole cycle changed a couple of months back. Ooh, you might actually experience that yourself if you're a feminine watching. Yeah, that is just a side message for one of you out there. So anyhow, I'm gonna go now. Take care of yourself. Have a beautiful day. And we'll see each other when we see each other. So keep your eyes peeled. You know, when you see me on your For You page, you better click, yeah? But no pressure whatsoever. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye, 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 bye.